eleksyon 2013, dapat tama ang mga kandidato na ating iboboto. At para makilala nyo ng mabuti ang mga tumatakbo para maging senador, hatid namin ang News to Go in depth.
May mga panuntunan pong susundin sa panayam na ito para patas sa bawat senatorial candidate. Panoorin niyo po ito.
Bawat kandidato sa pagkasenador bibigyan ng tig-5 minuto para sa isang malaliman at diretsahang panayam. Ang unang 4 na minuto ilalaan para sa mga maiinit na issue, kabilang sa mga pwedeng talakayin ang mga problema ng lipunan, mga naisisulong na batas sakaling manalo, at maging mga kontrobersyal at personal na isyong kanilang kinasasangkutan. Makaririnig ng beeps bilang tanda na papatapos na ang 4 na minuto. Sa huling minuto naman, sunod-sunod na tanong na tiyak na susukat sa kanilang personalidad ang ibabato sa mga kandidato. Ang mas mabilis mag-isip, mas maraming masasagot mula sa 20 inihandang tanong. Tutunog uli ang beeps para ipaalam sa kandidato na matatapos na ang kanilang oras. Kapag lumipas na ang 5 minuto, tapos man o hindi ang sagot, ay papatay na ang mikropono ng kandidato.
Unang sasalang sa News to Go in depth ngayong araw mula sa Democratic Party of the Philippines, former party list representative Christian Señeres. Magandang umaga.
Magandang umaga.
Yeah. Congressman ka mula 2003 hanggang 2007. Para sa'yo, what has been your greatest achievement?
Well, actually, don't think about that. But to other people, they'd say na yung greatest achievement ko is the Pedro Calungsod Pro Vita Medal from Ricardo Cardinal Vidal, Archbishop of Cebu.
Ano ulit yun? Tungkol sa St. Pedro Calungsod?
Medal.
So, bakit naging achievement mo yun?
Well, because sa mga observers, you know, in the gallery, sa plenary ba, may mga nag-observe po doon every day. They may be former legislators, they may be members of civil society groups, and they grade us and make recommendations at the end of the term. And so, according to them, it's because of my unwavering adherence to traditional Christian values and principles of good governance.
Okay. So, ano yung magagawa mo sa tingin mo sa Senado na hindi mo magagawa sa House of Representatives?
Well, first of all, hindi na po pwede magpatuloy sa House of Representatives because I'm a party list representative representing the youth sector, but under the law, a youth is someone below 30.
You're no longer youth.
Yes, I'm no longer youth. And the COMELEC is correct, by the way, na dapat each party list representative should belong to the sector that they intend to represent. So I have nowhere to go except maybe the upper house. That's why I'm giving it a try.
Okay. So, you have a religious orientation? Ano bang...
I'm a devout Catholic, that's all.
Okay, pero where do you stand on the RH law or the RH bill when it was still a bill?
Well, I debated the proponents of that bill when
So you're
during my time, but my points were more on the economic consequences because that bill has been tried, that policy has been tried in other countries, and the consequences were dire. I find it amusing also that the New York Times said, August 2012, that what's making our economy stronger is our robust population, our youthful population, our workforce, our increasing population, and here we go trying to control the population. So, but I wasn't there already when it passed. It did not pass under my watch.
Okay. Napapag-usapan yung academic freedom, no? May pananaw kasi yung mga ibang anti-RH na yung mga pro-RH na professor ay huwag daw dapat magturo sa mga Catholic universities. Anong tingin mo dito? Anong pananaw mo sa academic freedom?
Well, are they proposing government regulation of Catholic institutions or private institutions? I'm against that. I think we should leave private institutions alone and let them be. But as far as public institutions are concerned, I was one of those who authored the UP Charter of 2008. I was no longer there when it passed during my term, during the 13th Congress. I was one of the sponsors of that bill, which is now a law.
Okay, and then you are a member of the Democratic Party of the Philippines. Paano ito naiiba sa ibang partido?
You know, we've been asked a lot everywhere na are we better off with a two-party system? But my personal opinion on that is imposing a two-party system on our people would be a violation of their freedom of association. So what we intend to do is just lead by example. Our political party has an ideology. And we don't accept members na basta-basta. You have to believe in our principles. It's just like having religious beliefs, you also have spiritual
So, ano
beliefs
yung basic
and
principle?
political beliefs. We believe in a smaller government, lower taxes, greater personal freedoms. And maybe... we'll need
Parang
to-
pro-business kayo.
Yes, free enterprise. So that's not really in consonance with the
Para
US,
kayong
US Democratic Party.
Oh, para kayong mga Republican. in
That's
that
right,
sense,
we're more
no?
Republicans in ideology.
Oh, pero hindi ka ba nadi-disturb na yung Republican Party nga sa Amerika na you're saying is parang modelo yun? No? Parang it's being identified with the rich and the white,
No,
conservatives.
No, we
at
are
natalo nga sa Amerika in the last election.
Yes, but we are pro-poor. We believe that a free enterprise system would create more jobs and maybe address the problem of the OFW phenomenon. We want lower taxes that would stimulate the economy and encourage people to engage in entrepreneurship, and that's the way to create jobs. We're also for an honest and thorough review of certain rules that we are strictly adhering to, such as foreign ownership. We also, we think that has to be re-examined, and we need to have an open mind.
Naging vice chair kayo ng Foreign Relations Committee
That's
sa House. What should we do about our OFW situation? This is a sound policy kasi naging polisiya ito ng mula pa noong Marcos government. No?
That's right. That's supposed to be an extraordinary measure. The first country to do that was Japan, right? After they were destroyed during World War II. But then it was not permanent. It's supposed to be nababawasan ng dignidad ng ating bansa na kung pumunta ka sa ibang bansa, pagka sinabi mong Pilipina, may ibig sabihin yun, domestic helper po. Dapat hindi po tuloy-tuloy yun. Besides, the hemorrhage, the exodus of talent could be a threat to our economy. We're lacking in the electronics electronics industry, shipping, steel,
Anyway, tapos na tayo doon sa so-called issues-based na tanong. Ngayon may mga personality questions kami. Kailan ka huling umiyak? At bakit?
Kailan umiyak? Okay.
Umiyak ka ba? At all?
My uncle died last week, and I cried during the necrological service right before the burial. I couldn't stop myself.
Okay. Well, that's understandable. You cry at movies?
No, of course not.
No. Okay.
My cat died also last Christmas. I also
Anong namatay pusa mo?
Yes,
So you're an animal lover ka?
Yes.
Okay. So hindi lang tao ang iniiyakan mo?
Yes.
Pati mga hayop. Okay.
Hindi ka mapigilan sorry.
Yeah. No problem. I mean, it's your personality. Meron ka bang, anong pinakamalaking regret mo sa buhay?
Wala. I've been asked about that. Actually, wala. Because I believe pwede mo namang ayusin. You can make up for it.
You have not regretted anything? No wrong decisions in your life? You've always made the right decisions?
Actually, I'm very grateful for how my life turned out. It's like a movie. I was born in Makati, grew up in the Middle East, studied in the U.S., came back here, all of a sudden became a lawmaker.
All of a sudden?
Yeah.
So parang hindi mo pinaghirapan?
Hindi naman, pinaghirapan ko rin.
Bakit sabi mo all of a sudden you became a lawmaker?
Kasi hindi ko pa yung ambition.
Okay, hindi mo.
But then, I guess it just happens.
Superheroes that you identify with?
Batman.
Bakit?
Well, I just like the gadgets and
You're a gadget guy.
Batcave, yeah. And I have lots of Batman toys.
Batman toy aficionado.
Yes.
Okay, well, we've learned a lot about you. Maraming salamat, former party list representative Christian Señeres.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.